Oi!
Young people can pick up on stuff from an early age and will learn stuff from what you are doing. So if you encourage us to eat a certain way and then you don't, then there's got to be a bit of a discrepancy, and habits should be implemented early on as we are learning so that it becomes integrated into who we are as a person, where instead of trying to change when we're already formed.
Adults need to know not to just stick their child in front of a telly or a tablet. Like, if you are just going to stick them in front of a tablet, it's be better to actually interact with them while they're interacting with the tablet.
I think letting your child speak for themselves instead of trying to speak for them, because your child knows more about themselves than you do.
I wish teachers knew how much I try and care about grades, even though maybe they don't think I care. I do care very much.
I think that in schools especially, having a more collaborative environment would be quite good, because I think most of the time, like, kids feel like the teachers are kind of talking at them and not involving them in things.
I think doctors should really take mental health seriously, especially when they're schooling.
Yeah, definitely. Like, we have yearly checkups, so it says in the house, but there's no yearly checkup for your mental health.
Yeah, and there needs to be more emphasis, like, on the importance of these as well.
So one thing I think is very important for everyone to know about the online world is it's not always dark and it's not always scary. And whilst absolutely promoting safety and security on there, never be afraid to let young people explore online. It has a lot of good as much as it has bad.
And I wish most parents knew that sometimes, we're really on our phones, but maybe I'm not just using it to not socialise with you, but I'm actually using it to contact family members that could be living miles away.
Online has been a great tool for people to be connected to one another and stay in touch, so never doubt the positive side of being online and of technology. It can be a great tool.
I wish they knew more about why I go on social media, because it's a way of not only escaping the stuff that's maybe going on at home or at school, but it's a way of finding out maybe more things to do and be more crafty.
I know for myself, personal experiences, whenever people see me on the phone or on my computer, it can just seem like a nerdy guy liking to get lost in the game, but for me it's so much more. It's a way to relax, way to unwind, and a way to just be in a world that's a bit nicer than the one I live in.
I wish parents and teachers knew that trends can cause unhealthy relationships, such as mukbangs can cause someone to end up with an unhealthy relationship with food, or may cause too big of a love for food.
You got all these weird challenges online, always all these like weird suicide challenges you always see. You've got loads of videos of stuff always happening, people always getting beat up, this, that.
I wish they knew how scary it can be getting stuck into the TikTok algorithm at sometimes, because you never know what could pop up next. What could maybe you've accidentally liked something you shouldn't have, then you get stuck in a loophole.
Adults, I think, need to know that young people do understand how these social media apps work more than they think they do sometimes. They do understand the dangers around it in some cases. They do understand that there are guidelines, there are algorithms, there are age restrictions. They don't need to be told that over and over, but they do need to still understand how some of these apps work and how the algorithms do bring up the things that might not be the kindest of things to see, or maybe not the nicest. And maybe that's where they need to work with young people to help them understand how they can kind of shape their algorithms, how they can block things more often and feel more confident rather than thinking, I'll just ignore it, to maybe be like proactive in stopping them seeing things that are maybe around violence or something.